Take a look at these two scenes. One is a spice market in the heart of the Middle East, and the other is a street food alley in Western China. At a glance, they look like different worlds. We're taught to see them as opposite, different faiths, different scripts, different histories. But what if I told you that one of the biggest cultural divides we believe in this is actually a myth? What if those two regions are actually running on the exact same social operating system? Hi everyone, I'm Falafel. I'm a Chinese polyglot. I speak 7 languages, and I've spent the majority of my adult life living and discovering the Middle East. This channel is all about the deep, often hidden connections between China and the Middle East. Today, we aren't just looking at a map. We're going to look at the invisible currency that governs billions of lives from Beijing to Baghdad. And if you ever feel like these two cultures just get each other, today you are going to find out why. To understand the present, we have to look at the why. For over 2,000 years, these two civilizations were the pillars of the East, connected by the Silk Road. They didn't just trade silk and spices, they traded a way of life. In the West, society is often built around the I, individualism and personal right. But in both the Arab world and Chinese society, it's built around the we. Whether you lived in a desert oasis or a farming village of the Yangtze River, you didn't survive alone. You survived as a family, as a clan, as a community. This history of independence created a very specific set of rules for how to be a good human. The first thing you'll notice is how we eat. In both cultures, the meal is a communal ritual. You don't order a plate for one. The food is in the center. Sharing from the same dish isn't just about nutrition. It's a symbol of trust, and the hospitality is an obsession. In China, you never let a guest leave with an empty stomach. In the Arab world, a guest is a blessing. In both places, your generosity at the table is the primary measure of your character. But here is the real secret. Both cultures operate on a social currency that is more important than money. In the Arab world, this is Kerama. It's often translated as dignity or honor. Your Kerama is how your community sees you. If you break your word or disrespect an elder, you lose your Kerama. You're socially bankrupt. In China, we have the exact same concept, Mianzi, or face. Giving face to someone means showing them public honor. Making someone lose face is the ultimate social sin. Kerama and Mianzi are two sides of the same coin. They both represent the idea that your identity isn't defined by who you think you are, but by how much respect you command from those around you. If you're finding these cultural parallels as fascinating as I do, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps me bring more of these deep dives to you. Today, these values haven't disappeared. They've just gone digital. Look at the rapid rise of Dubai or Shenzhen. Beneath the skyscrapers and the high-tech industries, the old world rules still apply. Business in both regions isn't just about a contract. It's about a relationship. It's about building mianzi and protecting Kerama. This is why Chinese and Arab business often find it easier to work together than with Western partners. They speak the same unspoken language. This is the moment we realize the differences are shallow. The languages are difficult and the distance are vast, but the human motivation is identical. Whether you're in Riyadh or Shanghai, you want to honor your parents, you want to provide for your family, and you want to be a person of faith and dignity. We aren't looking at two different worlds. We're looking at two branches of the same family tree. The next time you hear about China and the Middle East in the news, look past the politics, look at the people, and you'll see the bridge that has existed for thousands of years. If you're interested in diving deeper into these topics, I have something special for you. I send out a weekly newsletter where I break down the latest in language, culture, history, and most importantly, the growing business world between these two regions. You can find the link to subscribe in the description below. And I want to hear from you at the end. Have you noticed any other similarities between Chinese and Arab culture? Let's start the conversation in the comments below. I'm Falafel, and I'll see you in the next video.